Y'all, how y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to With All Due Respect with Shontyce and Vee. What's up, Vee? Hey. What's going on? What's going on? Now you're here where we address issues most related to us millennials. Of course, every generation, but primarily us. And correcting those mindsets through scripture, faith, truth, and transparency.
Ooh, she's switching it up.
You see how you like I added that extra word, right? You gotta put the faith in there. You gotta put your faith in there. But last episode, if you missed it, you have to go back and watch because we had to make sure we addressed Black History Month and ended it properly.
Yes.
Even though we're celebrating Black History Year. Mm-hmm. And if you watch, with all due respect, goodness gracious. It's due time. I'm sorry. See, God got us with so many different ministries. It's due time with Pastor Steph. We have solidified that we are celebrating Black History Year. But we had to end the month of February with just putting some pins and some stamps on something with stop settling.
Yes.
Don't go down with the culture with settling. We spoke about the settlements and how we brought up Cassie. We brought up all of these celebrities, minorities, us, especially around our age. Instead of seeking justice, they're seeking a dollar. And it's like, come on, bro. What we doing? What we doing? How are we supposed to be better than the man if we just taking the money?
Right.
You taking the money. Then we had Don't Claim That, which I'm loving this new segment as well. And I thought we was going to touch on something that's been annoying me with this stop claiming ADHD. Because I keep telling y'all, people who really have it don't say they have it.
They don't know.
Okay,
they
right.
Realize.
Right. But they do. And their deficiencies are really in another area. So I don't know. But stop claiming, what was it again, V?
Stop claiming that handicap.
Yes.
Talking to Black people that always using the racist card, the racism card, to talk about why they ain't nothing. Let's stop claiming that. The system is racist, we get it. But again, what are you going to do about it? We spoke about all of our ancestors and millennials that prove that despite the barriers that the white man puts in front of us to try to hold us back, we don't have to claim that. We can push past the barriers and do great things. And that was a very...
I love how you...
If you Black and you ain't watch it, go watch it right now. Right?
No, not right now. You need to watch us right now. But after this, it's Friday night. You ain't got nothing else to do. Right. I ain't got no job. So make sure you tune in to that. That was episode 209 of season 2. Okay, and I love how you threw in Issa Rae because I did not know she started from YouTube.
Yeah,
I love her. I love the Insecure series. I absolutely loved it. I love how she went from being, she was always in front and behind the camera, and now she's really multitasking and doing both. So that was really a good touch to show another millennial, minority millennial, who's really doing it and not allowing the man to keep her down, but opening doors for herself. This is amazing. This is amazing.
And it definitely speaks to us because we have all of these resources. She started on YouTube and look where she is now.
Exactly.
You ain't got no excuse.
Exactly. So we're on YouTube, and that means I remember saying last episode, I felt like I wasn't doing nothing after we spoke about those trailblazers, our Black historians, as well as the current ones who are making history. It's like, come on, Shontyce, you're gonna have to post it up, right? Come on, because we, like you said, look at everything that we have. There is really no excuse. So, like V said, you have to make sure you go back and watch because it was hilarious. And we gonna touch on this ADHD. I'm tired. I'm tired. I won't until I stop hearing it. I cannot let it go. We have to address this and see what the Lord says about this because, oh my God, I know it's in the Bible. I know it. We gonna find it. But I know y'all noticed our car wheel again. Remember, last year when we had our A Real Women's Society, we didn't realize it was gonna be part 1. V made our delicious drink with the car wheel that night.
Again.
And now we have it again. So is it the same exact drink?
It is. It's just that I use the red dragon fruit instead of the white dragon fruit because it's Black History Year, so I couldn't go with the white dragon fruit. No, I really just thought it would tie nicely.
No, I like how you thought about that, though. I like how she thought about it. I'm tired of seeing the white emojis and it's Black History Year, okay? We have everything broke now.
Yes, but we're drinking our dragon fruit mojito mocktail. Remember, we don't drink around these parts. So this is a mocktail. And it's so pretty. And it's in our custom-made glasses from C Corner 50 on Instagram. Make sure you hit her up with the glasses.
Yes. With our names
makes
on
it look
everything
even better.
Yes, we have to make sure. I don't know about how she's talking. Go ahead, keep talking so I can keep talking.
Yeah, just dragon fruit mojito. If you want the recipe, it's on YouTube. I ain't do nothing special. I just added a little maple syrup.
This is our recipe.
No, we gonna be lying on a Christian show. Nah.
Is it in? Do they have?
I just put my finishing touches on it by adding a maple syrup drizzle instead, because I was trying not to use any sugar.
Then it's ours.
And a simple syrup. You're right. It's our little
rendition about being trailblazers.
You're right.
And I hope that wasn't the man that you took the recipe from.
What? No, it wasn't. You
know what? Well, I'm going to research this recipe that she pulled out. We're going to take a quick break to look at a message from our primary sponsor. Yeah. Did y'all see those dynamic shirts?
Yeah.
Produced from his personalized. Produced from I Wear Me. Guess who that designer is, girl? It's you, girl. Look at me opening doors for myself. Amen. And again, as we are highlighting Women's Month and Black History Month, those shirts were highlighting trailblazers like Dr. King, Harriet Tubman, Sojourner Truth. Yo, she wrote a dope poem called Ain't I a Woman. Have you ever read that?
Yes.
I just read it. I had no idea. Mm-hmm. I love it. So you have to make sure, put it's personalized in the comments below. And you might just get a discount on any custom shirts or one of those from I Wear Me. Because we're all about just pushing this on to our people. We have to ride with people. We have to support each other. We got to do something about that too. Because I've been seeing a whole lot about us supporting the man. But yet, when we come to each other like, yo, this is what I'm doing, support. We either want to deal or we don't want to support. And it's like, but my shirts cost $25.
Listen, everybody getting rid of the, what is it? What's the thing that, why we don't shop at Target no more?
DEI.
Yes. Everybody's getting rid of DEI. Everybody's being boycotted. So in a little bit, you ain't going to have nowhere else to shop because they don't care about us. But they don't care about us.
And your man's is going to remember that when his shirt was only $30, you want to support. So now the shirt going to be $85. And what you going to do then?
Yep.
I mean, come on. Now we gonna have to make sure that we're on point.
We're gonna start with the leaning forward. We're gonna read these comments. Let's see.
Hey, we got Bill and Sean. Hey, Bill.
Hey,
how are you? We have Pastor Steph on. Good evening, Pastor Steph. How are you doing? Praying you're feeling much, much better. that you're on the road to getting there. Sometimes when you feel sick, the process of feeling better is just like.
We got Anatasha. Hey.
How are you? How are you? Thank you so much for tuning in. You guys could be doing anything on this Friday night, and you're watching us. This is how Issa Rae got started.
For real.
It started with a few viewers, and now her platform is just like crazy. Crazy, out of control. Well, what we not claiming?
We got our Don't Claim That segment. And in honor of Women's History Month, we have Don't Claim That It's a Competition. Because how many women you know use every opportunity to go against the next woman? You can't ever be in the same field as another woman without her thinking that you coming for her. So we got to stop that. Why is this a problem? This is a problem because comparison, seeing another woman succeed and feeling jealous instead of inspired. Why is it always that when somebody is in your field, or even not even in the same field as you, but when somebody is doing something, you get jealous rather than looking at them and feeling inspired? I never get that. Like, you could just look at a woman and she think you hating on her, and you just might be in your mind like, dang, she is beautiful. And it's always got to be something negative instead of people going to the positive part of having somebody, your sister, doing well and you supporting her and being inspired by her instead of being jealous. Why is that?
Because we just never can rise as a people. We always have to. It's always a competition because you're always in competition with yourself.
But it can be a competition with yourself if you're determined to do X, Y, and Z. Mm-hmm. And once you see the next person, it ain't about what you can do. Mm-hmm. It's about the fact that they're doing better than you. And now it's like, oh, she thinks she this and she thinks she that. I don't see it as a competition with yourself. Because if it was just a competition with yourself, this wouldn't be a Don't Claim That. The problem is that everybody wants to make a competition with the woman next to them rather than just supporting her.
Because it's okay, so when you're an extremely insecure person, mm-hmm. everything is a competition. Yes. This table is a competition.
Yes.
Because this table looks better than me right now. Mm-hmm. This table is melanin. I'm melanin. But this table ain't got no pimples. This table doesn't have a body count the way I did. This table is flawless compared to my life. So now I'm jealous of the table.
Yes.
And when you were saying that, it was reminding me of when the BBLs really became a thing, especially within our culture. Mm-hmm. And they were asking a lot of strippers, like, why do you go and get the BBLs? And a lot of them were saying, I'm not getting it for the man. I'm not getting it for the men that come in here. I'm getting it to compete with the next stripper. Okay. And I was like, but she not the one throwing money at you. It's the men. But so what? If they call Sugar Lips to the stage and Sugar Lips is getting more money than me, a lot of times, I don't know why that's in mind. I don't know why. But a lot of times, it's not even just the fact that she's getting more dollar bills than me. It's all of the attention.
Yes.
It's the awes. It's the, I want you in my VIP section. I want you at my table. If I'm a bottle girl, it's, I want that girl right there. Mm-hmm. We could all be in there wearing the same uniform.
Right.
But yet, your butt looks higher than mine, or your breasts are more perkier than mine, or your skin looks more flawless than mine, regardless of the fact. And I don't know what you could be doing. They could be wanting you more because you get down in the champagne room. Mm-hmm. But
or because you're natural. They want you more because you're natural. You got it fatty, but it's not plastic. But instead of you taking that, you want to be competing with the next person. Now you going and getting a BBL, and now you look ridiculous. How many people are regretting their BBL?
Oh, they had a whole series on it. Hey, Michelle, a few other, I believe, like reality star women with the holes in the thighs that they could put their fist. Women were saying they could put their fist in their thighs because of the holes.
We were watching like music videos, just randomly watching music videos.
They still have them?
Yeah. Yeah, just randomly watching music videos, and I forget who it was. I don't want to call no names because I really truly don't remember.
Why? Because we gonna be popping soon and we may run into them.
Not, I don't want to call the wrong name, and it wasn't her. But whoever this person was, you could see in her video her butt flip in her music video. I was like, wait, run that back, and you could see her butt flip as she was dancing. But you kept that in there. Why? You didn't ask. What? But whatever. Well, why is this a problem? It keeps you small. A competitive mindset fuels insecurity and bitterness. And that's exactly what you were just speaking about. It keeps you in a small mindset, because instead of you trying to figure out how can I get to where she is, or how can I do better but not in a sense of competition, instead of you being inspired by it, you wasting all your time hating on her and trying to destroy her, and that's where all your creativity is going. It just don't make no sense. This has to be said today, because it just doesn't make sense. And you know what really like throws it all off? Like the rap beef, the female rap beef. You can never ever have a female artist come out and be a rapper without her now having to be in competition with every other female rapper, especially the older generations. Why can't you just move on over to the side and let the new generation come up? You ain't gonna be here much longer. Let them do their thing. And a lot of the times, old compared to new ain't got no comparison at all. The music is so completely different. But yeah, it has to always be this competition. I just do not understand it. Another reason this is a problem, it destroys sisterhood. Again, instead of building relationships, it creates unnecessary division. So instead of you coming together, all right, you could do this well, you got this good, let's, merge our ideas and let's really take over this industry. But no, it's always got to be a competition. Now you want to get on the internet, talk bad about her, and bring up old dirt, making stuff up. It's just unnecessary.
Speaking of the rap game, when I was into watching reality shows, that's all you heard. And not for nothing, yes. We know that most of these reality shows are based on a lot of up-and-coming artists or indie artists, pretty much artists that ain't really popping like that. That's why they got time for reality shows. And it's no shade. It's no shade. It's just a fact. You really haven't seen Nicki Minaj. Remy Ma was on a reality show at one point, but it was very limited. But like heavy hitters, you don't really see them on there. Mm-hmm. And I was so curious as to how you're the queen of the South, the queen of the North, the queen of the East, but you can't even take care of your domestic life. Right. Like you ain't got custody of your kids, but you the queen of the South. You ain't got no record sales, but you the queen of the North. And it's like, what's with these self-proclaimed titles also? So now you got beef, like you was just saying, you got beef with another female artist because, oh no, but she in my city. But you can't even pay rent. Right. But she in your city. It's just like, what are we doing?
Need to be spending more time. I'm trying to figure out how to keep your man out of these other women's DMs and out of these other women's panties than fighting with your sister. She said it, y'all. It just doesn't make any sense.
She said it, y'all.
It just doesn't make
sense. Are you fighting with light-skinned Keisha? Your man is producing other children.
It's just,
oh my goodness.
Why is this a problem? It limits opportunities. Collaboration opens doors, but competition closes them. And that is so true. Again, you are wasting so much time and energy fighting with this person, fighting with these people, because it ain't never one. When y'all could be collabing and really doing bigger things. I just don't understand it. But we always have to tell you, how can we fix it? Check your heart. Ask yourself, why do I feel like I have to compete? Really ask yourself that, because is it really a competition? Shift your perspective. See other women's success as proof of what is possible. If she can do it, so can I. Rather than she did it, now I can't. I just don't understand. Trust in God's timing. Your path is unique. No one else can walk it but you. And I remember seeing this video where they walked down the bread aisle and all the different types of breads. You got whole wheat bread, but 1,000 people, 1,000 different companies have whole wheat bread. It's just, it can be done. Everybody can be in the same field and still make their bread. You just got to find a way to make your product just a little bit more unique than the next person. And things to pray about. Confidence in your own path, that you stay focused on your journey. A heart of celebration rather than competition, that you can genuinely rejoice in another woman's success. A spirit of unity, that women see each other as allies and not threats. Freedom from comparison, that you find contentment in what God is doing in your life. Pray for these things, and definitely pray for your heart. Because if somebody just pops up and they ain't never looked at you, they don't know you from Eve, as they say, and you already got a problem with her, what's really going on in there? Because it's too much. So today's don't claim that is don't claim that competition. Don't claim that it's a competition.
I like that. Let me just spit some bars. What was that part again?
What was that part again? Let me see.
Reiterate that.
What was it? What did I say?
I don't know, it was so powerful, I forgot. We will have to go back. We will have to go back and watch. But wait, let's check into these comments real quick. We have a check-in from Terrence. Hey, Terrence.
What?
Terrence is on. Yes, he is on. Wait, real quick, side note. Terrence, wait, maybe that was my once upon a time. People like, okay, Pastor Steph said, you're looking great, ladies. Thank you, Pastor Steph. Thank you. Could we have a comment? I really had to rewire my brain to think that everyone looking at me, thought positive things about me, because my thoughts always went negative. Once I started to think, she must think I'm pretty. Mm-hmm. I was more comfortable in my skin. Mm-hmm. That's true. Wait, because there was at one point, I got a Jesus Saves hat from his Personalized. And I'm walking in the street and everybody looking at me. And I'm giving everybody what are you looking at? And then Jesus. I was like, oh, wait, I got the Jesus Saves hat on. I can't. I was like, maybe that's what's captivating them, the Jesus Saves hat. So yes, definitely have to make sure that you're changing your mindset. Okay, we have another comment. I may have concerns about my looks, but I always thought it was too extreme to get surgeries to fix it. Too risky. Some thrive off being catty.
If it wasn't for the Lord, I would have been under somebody's knife.
If it wasn't because I was broke, I'd have been under somebody's knife. God knew not to get. Let me tell you something. Right? God knew not to let me have any real money. And whenever I did have real money, I had real responsibilities. Let me tell you, I know what it was. I knew what it was to work 2 jobs and make money. But I had responsibilities that I had to make sure I took care of. So I had some money on the side, but I didn't have enough for no BBLs. Because let me tell you, baby, I've been having to sit on donuts a few times. Because I done went and got the butt lifts. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I would have gotten the shots. Like, I don't know if you would have been injecting anything foreign, but I definitely would have got some fat transfers and the butt lifts. And I prayed that the breasts in my family skipped me with my sister, and it definitely did. So I wouldn't have gotten any implants. Probably got a little lift. But God knew not to give me more than $5 at a time. Because he knew I'd have been on the table like, take me. Fix it. Take me. Just let me say my prayers and then put me under the anesthesia and come back to around my mother so she could then slap me, because she just know. You know, one of the parents that just notice everything, like even the slightest thing. That's my mother. But yeah, it would have been over. It would have gone well. So thanks the Lord for being broke. Amen.
So what we got next? All right, we got already? We have a commercial break?
I don't know. I guess we do.
All right.
Y'all go thank the Lord for being broke. Y'all go ahead and y'all watch this commercial because we have some special guests getting ready to join us here at the table. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Yes.
Oh, mic check, mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
All right.
It's Pastor Steph. It's your girl Shontyce. It's your girl Vee, and you're watching I See What You're Doing with Pastor Steph. And we are here at the 7th Annual Sitter Awards.
My bad. How you talk to me too. Oh yeah. We're watching what you do.
No!
What am I saying?
I'm Brother Al, and you're watching I See What
I got you.
It's your boy E210. I see what you're doing, and you're watching Steph with Pastor. Can y'all just edit it, cut it? Yeah, y'all gonna do the bloopers for real.
Hey y'all, we got these gifts, this promo from Craft Corners, and she added some
treats.
Yes.
Wait, we got some coasters going on here. Okay.
Oh, I got my name on it. This is so cute. They heavy. This is some good quality.
My name again. She even includes handle with care. I'm handmade. With instructions on how to care for your glasses.
And I did not expect this. Oh, I got Shontyce.
That's why I can't get it open.
Gorgeous.
Thank you so much, Custom Corner. Thank you so much, Nicole. You contact her, C-Corner50 on Instagram.
Craft Corner.
And Nicole Benson on Facebook. As you can see, you're not going to be disappointed.
No.
This is amazing. Ah, my goodness. We are back.
Yes.
We are back. And as you can see, we have two beauties here on our left. How are you doing, ladies? We're doing great. Great.
Blessed, grateful, and grateful.
Great. Great. So we are here with Liz
And Gigi.
Women Off Duty.
Yes.
Is their brand. Let me tell y'all. Well, before I speak, I actually met them through Vivian.
Yes.
So Vivian, how did you meet these ladies?
Instagram. Right.
What?
Instagram.
Social
Yes.
media,
Yep. I thought me and Gigi went to school together, but it was actually a sibling of hers that went to the same high school as me.
Wow.
So I guess that's how we found each other on Instagram. And I've been watching her for years. Watched her have a child and watching her baby grow up and everything, seeing what she was doing. And I was just watching, you know, and I saw the Women Off Duty. I was like, oh, that's nice. That's cute. Read the bio, what it was all about. And then I saw that they were having a networking event, karaoke. I was like, we have to go to this. And it was snowing that day.
Yes.
Yes. And I was like, no, we have to go because we're always talking about wanting to get out and network more.
Exactly.
And when I saw the mission, I was like, no, we have to support. So we went out, we met them, we sung, and we just kept in contact. And now here we are. Here we are.
Which one? Or high school? HOP?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is crazy. So for those who claim that social media is the devil,
No, it's
you're just using it wrong.
Yeah.
Right? Wrong intentions, the wrong purpose.
Exactly.
Okay, so Vivian V just mentioned your mission. Share your mission with us. What's the mission of Women Off Duty?
The mission of Women Off Duty is to provide a space for women of all backgrounds, all ages, or all stories of life to come together and network. At the same time, we provide the space where we create an event. And we invite women to come through, to network, to have a good time. And the most important thing is leave our hats at the door. This is why it's called Women's Off Duty, because women, believe it or not, we do more than men. Period.
We wear too many hats.
Yeah, we wear too many hats.
Basis.
Yeah. And sometimes we don't know how to take them off.
Right.
So, Women's Off Duty is that space where you have to leave your hat at the door, because right now you're gonna engage in something that can help you level up. With the next thing. With the space where we provide no gatekeeping. It's just, a waste. This is something I didn't have growing up. So I feel like if I had this type of environment, I would have prospered in anything that I wanted to, even faster, and gain more knowledge. So I feel like, Women's Off Duty is very important for the community, because I feel like we help people come together.
Yes.
This stigma of social statuses, or because I don't have this, I can't join that group. That's crap.
Right.
At the end of the day, we all brothers and sisters, and we all here to help each other out. Right? You understand what I'm saying? So by coming to an event, you don't know who you're gonna meet. Who's gonna help you get to the next goal? Who's there? Just to give you the knowledge that you don't have.
Right.
And I feel like out here is like you guys were talking about competition earlier. It is a competition, and I feel like society creates this. This it's not women, it's not us, it's society, because of you compliment a woman, or I love how she looks. There you hear the woman, what she got that you don't. Why are we exactly why are we going that way? So so that's the mission of Women of Duty, to bring women of all backgrounds together and
support one another.
Yes. And learn, grow, and just sisterhood.
I love it.
Love it.
Now, how did you ladies meet?
Wow. We're best friends for years. We met in 2005.
Okay.
Yes. We come a long way. We used to work together. We ended up working together in Store and Fun in the Bronx called Kitty Town.
Okay. Yeah.
So from there we just kicked it off. We lost contact for a little bit, and then we
like 2 years. And I moved to North Carolina. Okay.
And then she met with my sister somewhere where she was working before. She's like, "Where's your sister at?" And then we got in touch.
Yeah.
And
y'all been friends longer than I've known my husband. So how are you able to manage a friendship with another female that didn't turn toxic?
because we're not in competition.
And one thing I learned too of all the years we have with being friends is being real with one another.
Yes.
Communicating. I don't have to run to the next person and tell this person, yo, I'm having this issue with Liz.
Right.
And no, this is not how it should be.
Right.
I should speak to her.
Right.
You know, so I learned that, and that's what made us even stronger.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
I started just saying what I feel. And she accepted it. She didn't judge me. She's like, okay, you know, fine.
We all have, our little flaws.
Mhm.
And why would I be like, oh, Gigi, seriously? Like,
Mhm.
no, okay. Let's work it out together.
Right.
Because I fall short, she falls short, everybody does.
Yeah.
Right.
Everybody's perfect.
Yes.
Right. I love it because that's actually with, regardless of the gender, unfortunately now, no one wants to hear about themselves.
Mhm.
No one wants to hear you did that wrong, or you could have done this better, or you offended me and you did this. So when you say, Gigi, we came a long way, that's what true friendship is about.
Yes.
And, the Bible says friends are tried, tested, and true.
Mm-hmm.
If we haven't really gone through anything, can I really look over and call you my friend?
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's all the time because there's a lot of people that be like, oh, I have not had no problems with my friends where it's perfect. It's nothing perfect.
Exactly.
I have sisters. I'm good with my sisters.
Exactly.
They're my siblings.
Exactly.
So if I consider her my sister, of course we're gonna bump head because we're not always gonna agree on the same thing.
And it's okay not to agree with everything.
Right.
Just be respectful,
Right.
Listen, I didn't like this. All right, I'll change it.
Right.
That's it.
It hasn't been perfect.
Right.
It hasn't been an easy road, but I love Shorty, so
No, but that's amazing, and it does speak a lot to our peers. It speaks a lot, not even only to the younger generations, but even the older generations, because everybody seems to be in this space of really having to learn how to communicate, with each other. Now, in addition to Women of Duty, I understand that you ladies also have your own personal brands as well. Can you tell us a little about that?
Well, I have my brand is called Her Vice Fashion. Is an online clothing boutique, and we also have styling services.
Okay.
Where I provide services of styling for an event, a photo shoot, even revamping your closet, and just helping women find their style.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
And then I have Lavish by Liz. I make homemade soaps,
Oh,
hair butter, hair oils, like anything you can think of. For your hair, your body.
I need that.
Make it.
So how are you ladies able to balance Women Off Duty in addition to your own personal lives and your personal brands?
It's not easy, but we make it work.
Okay.
And my friends are always telling me, like, girl, when I get home, I'm cooking, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. How are you doing that? You just got home 5 minutes ago. You already cooked and you did dishes and you washed clothes. I'm like, yeah. But that's part of being a woman. Like, we do everything. And that's why we came up with Women Off Duty, because it's like we do so much, but we got to take at least one day out of the month and like just unwind and relax.
And with a purpose.
We're not just like, oh, we're just gonna go hang out and have fun. We're doing something about it, growing, inspiring, networking,
Girl, I prayed through my whole day.
Just
my whole day. I hear you not. Lord, please help me get this boy to school. Lord, please, like I have to, because if not, I'm gonna go crazy. It is a lot. But I pray. So since I pray, I feel like God gives me that strength. And that is that path that by the end of the night, it's like patting my shoulder, I did it. Listen, I read something that said you have time. You don't have time, you make time for what you want. So listen, when it comes to family, our brands, Women's Off Duty, any goal that we have going for ourselves, we set time for that. So anything
we can do.
Anything that doesn't align is not welcome.
Absolutely.
Right. You make time for everything else.
Right.
On your phone for hours. Watching reality TV. Yes, that makes a lot of sense. You make time for what you really
But listen, once a month, and I'm like, wait, the way they're describing how us women need to be on duty, I'm like, you think that was a week? Right. You think that was, you like, once a month. You like, that was a week.
Monthly events.
We're starting off with once a month. No, listen, the plan is to just be out there and not go state to state and just,
I love that.
Yes.
Have to.
After going, like V said, after being with you ladies at your karaoke event and being able to meet Sue and other ladies there, even some men who felt like it seemed like they were bum rushing. Excuse me, gender, get up out of here. But they just felt so welcoming and so relaxed, and certain conversations took place that was kind of unexpected. Not bad, good, but it's kind of unexpected. It was like, oh, okay, wait, no, this is the vibe. This is what and we all had our once upon a time life already, where we were just out partying and interacting in different ways, and now you ladies are talking about the purpose, being out with the purpose. It definitely makes a whole lot of sense. It definitely makes a whole lot
and it was definitely balanced, because it's either you try to do a networking event and it's like, this ain't no dang networking. Y'all just wanted to have a reason to come out
and drink.
It definitely was like very balanced. We had fun, we networked, we talked about businesses, and that's how they are on the show today, because we spoke about the show. So y'all did a really good job. I'm excited for Women Off Duty event.
But we have a quick break that we are going to get into, and the ladies are going to taste their drinks during this break. Right back. tell y'all about me, right? She done ran up. I thought she was going to refresh my drink. No, she didn't.
Good.
No, because I'm sitting here and I have the least amount. And I'm trying to see how I can still.
She was over there being greedy while I was doing the thing. She was over here being all greedy. But let's look at these comments real quick. Let's see what we got. Some thrive off being catty. Okay, yes. Thank God for the confidence He built in me.
Amen.
Love the concept of women off duty. Yes. I'm gonna tell my coworkers. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. I'm loving women off duty. I'm
Follow us
loving
on
it.
TikTok.
Nice.
Yes.
Instagram.
Yes.
We will definitely put their socials out there. But now we're gonna get into a game.
Okay.
So we like to change it up. We like to have fun. So we're gonna play a game. You want to explain the game?
I think you should.
All right. So we're
many
playing.
different reasons, but go ahead.
We're playing on or off duty.
Mm-hmm.
So Serge is gonna read a scenario. You two ladies have to discuss real quick, maybe like 20 seconds or so, which one you choose. You have to try to come to a common ground.
Okay.
So if you say off and she says on, you gotta try to talk it out and try to come up with the same answer.
Okay.
And we're gonna give our answer, yes, and then we're gonna discuss why we said what we said.
Okay.
So we have our cards that says women off duty. This is their actual logo.
Yes.
And then we have the backside says the woman off duty and then on duty. So based on the scenario, you would decide if you would be a woman off duty or if you're going to be on duty and do the tasks.
And this isn't a woman, so he's already messing with the whole vibe here. This is not a woman. But we're going to make this work right now. So we're going to ask our associate producer, Teresa, to please try to keep some time for us.
Maybe like a 15 seconds,
Yeah,
20
15 seconds to decide.
to talk it out and decide we're going to be on or off duty.
Right.
All right, so read us the first scenario, please.
All right. First scenario: work versus personal life. Clash of priorities.
You got to talk loud so our viewers can hear you.
Question number 1. It's your best friend's birthday dinner, which you committed to 2 weeks ago, but your boss asks you if you can work late to finish a important project. Are you on duty or off duty?
So best friend's dinner you planned weeks ago, and the boss is just coming. I'm asking you. The boss is coming down. So you have a best friend's dinner. The boss is coming down asking, can you work late?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I got my answer. We all
Right, yeah.
It's not working.
We
made these
plans. Right. 2 weeks ago? Yeah.
Yes.
That job defines me. I'll come before the job.
Yeah.
All right. I got one more question for the same topic. A last-minute work opportunity pops up that could help your career, but you already scheduled a much-needed mental health day. Are you on duty or off duty?
I'm on duty. You on duty, baby?
For my career, yeah.
We on duty. To take mental health day the next day.
Right.
Vivian wants to be mature.
The only reason I said on duty is because it's gonna help advance my career.
But if I'm already mental, it's not gonna advance.
Call out tomorrow. It's okay.
Exactly.
All right, what's the next one?
All right, so next topic: relationships and family. Tough choices. Dun, dun, dun.
You gotta get the sound effects.
So the question is: your significant other is having a stressful week and asks for extra support, but you already promised a friend you'll go on a weekend trip. Are you on duty or off duty?
The spouse needs some support. But you want
Is the spouse mental?
Look, that's not what I asked, okay?
I'm asking, is the spouse mental?
That's not what I asked.
Okay.
They need some support. Support.
I'm sorry.
Okay. That's the question.
Wait, what you ladies got? What you ladies got?
Hoping my husband don't watch this, but we're off duty.
That's what I said. Duty. Okay, you got two married women and two women. Okay, two married, two single women.
So did you have the same answer?
Yes.
Wow. We had to battle a little bit.
I said all immediately.
Wow, that's crazy. See, I'm there for
I wasn't that shit.
Listen, the way my husband is like releases stress is him being alone in the house or being on his PS5. So I'll find somebody to take care of my kid and I'm still out. So I'll figure it out for both of us.
Next answer. Next question, actually, I'm sorry. Now, the next question. Your sibling is moving to a new apartment and asks for help, but you finally got the chance to attend a long-awaited event or concert. Are you on duty or off duty?
My sibling will be all right.
Now, it depends on the sibling how quick. How quick, you know. It depends on the sibling for me, but I'm
think you need to change it.
I'm off duty. See, that's what I said. Depends, because I had a sibling help us move where it was just me and her, moving our whole apartment. So it depends on the sibling. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I gotta be on duty.
Yeah.
Next topic is faith, community, obligations versus balance.
Okay.
You plan a day of self-care, massages, facial, relaxation, but your deacon calls and says they need you to come to volunteer for an event giving back to the community.
Oh, the deacon, not the.
Are you on duty or off duty?
How you gonna say no to the Lord? We on duty.
She's holding the car. She's holding. Get back, Satan. Get back, Satan.
I'm on. Since we gotta be a team. Yeah,
I ain't messing with the law.
I love you, dear.
Right. But I ain't messing with the law.
I'm on duty, okay? I'm on duty.
Considering the type of deacon we had, that's why as soon as he said deacon, I'm like, we can't ever tell our deacon no, because she is just always in the trenches with us. Like, okay, all right.
So the
Thank you, deacon, you put this on here. Okay.
next topic: self-care versus sacrifice. Personal boundaries tested. I know, sounds very good. You're completely drained from work and need a long time, but your friend is going through a tough time and asks you to come over. On duty or you off duty?
On duty.
You ain't even talk to me.
Are we friends?
We don't got it.
Wait, what did you put up?
I went off duty. Because my friend is probably going through some turmoil, some stuff I told her she shouldn't be dealing with no way. Okay?
Okay.
Now I'm going to take my precious self-care time to talk you off the ledge again. Is this a new
I
thing?
think I need to teach her to do what's in them downtimes that they were talking about.
Excuse me, miss, I'm ignoring the deacon's call.
Listen.
Yo.
You ain't even, she ain't even talking.
She all sensitive about the friends, but she won't turn the Lord down.
To go and just leave me with my problem
With the deacon.
I think we need to take that to the jury because I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I don't believe it either.
Do we have any others?
Yes,
Alright.
we got one last question. Y'all ready?
Yes.
All right. You book a relaxing spa for yourself. You be sounding real good, right? But a family member suddenly needs a favor that will take up the entire day. Oh Lord. Are you on duty or off duty?
Do I like this family member?
On duty.
Family member probably said no to the Lord. Exactly. And told me to leave the deacon on red. And I tried to talk this family member out of doing what they were doing anyway. You tried to do it again. Yeah, I would take my self-care day. Absolutely not. No,
Not gonna happen.
no. Absolutely. But wait, we have a few comments here. We have some viewers laughing at us.
Love this game. Thank you, Pastor.
Y'all better answer the deacon. I said I'd answer you. I said I'd answer you, deacon. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This was amazing.
All right, that was fun. That was fun. All right, so before we close, we had our fun. Now we got to close down. We're going to give you guys a few minutes to give our viewers some wisdom. What would you tell our viewers if we're speaking about the competition? Don't claim that it's a competition. If we're talking about networking, friendship, sisterhood, whatever you want to choose, you got, let's say, a minute and a half, 2 minutes to give some wisdom to our viewers, to your viewers.
Okay, well, from my part, I just want to leave the message that don't let society brainwash your mind. Do what your heart wants you to do. Whatever your heart is telling you to do. Don't let what society's going to think, what everybody else is going to think about you, stop you from being you. That comes with actions, that comes with everything in your life. Just, be yourself and don't let society brainwash you, because that's what they do.
Yeah.
Your mindset has to be on point. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Yes.
I would say believe in yourself. Because if somebody else can believe on anything else, like, you know how people always go for the celebrities. Just believe in yourself. Know that you can do something. Whatever it is that you want to do it. Okay? Don't let nobody stop you. Go for it.
Yes.
I love it.
Amen.
I love it. So we actually, Vee had to remind me, and I didn't even think of the connection or the sequence. But last year, this time, we actually had our executive producer, Pastor Steph, on for our Real Women Society. And I was actually speaking to Gigi about Pastor Steph's alliance, the Women's Alliance, and how Pastor Steph was on, and she was talking to us about the importance of sisterhood and coming together with like-minded women of all races, of all backgrounds, all ages, and really being here to support one another. You do this, I do this, you do this. Okay, so now instead of going out in the street and looking for help, screaming at the mountaintops, I need help, just turn to your fellow sister and ask. So we would love to extend the invitation to both of you here on the show, all the pressure, so they have to say yes. They have to say yes to join this Women's Alliance. And when I was speaking to Gigi about it, it was just like almost like when you talk to your sister, like I'm asking, but I'm fake asking because they're gonna do it anyway. Okay, you can't be off duty. You're gonna do it anyway. But so we would love to be able to work with you ladies, especially with you being young and vibrant. There are some older women also who sometimes they outdo us because they be in the chat, and I'll be like, ain't it 11? Wait, what do you want? But it's just the wellness check-ins and, hey ladies, this is what I'm doing. I have this going on, this prayer night, or I have this event happening. And we would love for you ladies to be able to join us, to be able to meet Pastor Steph and be on with us. And again, just be in this coalition and in this love group and be able to support each other. And just like one of the viewers said, I'm telling my co-workers, that's exactly what this is about. It's like, listen, I done met this woman, I linked up with her, we're going to such and such place. We're going to support. So we would love for you ladies to be able to come on board and join with us.
Sounds amazing.
Sounds good. That's a go. It's a go.
Yes, I said it was amazing.
Yes. No, but thank you ladies so much for coming on and joining us.
Having us.
Of course. We encourage our guests to come on again, for any other topics, because we're not one note Charlies here. We all do multiple different things. Yes. So we were just so excited to have you on. This game was hilarious.
It was.
We would love to make sure, please let your new viewers know where they can find you ladies on social media. Your connected brand as well as your personal brands.
Okay, well, Women's Off Duty is on Instagram, Women's Off Duty, just how it's written right here, Women Off Duty. My personal handle is Miss Gigi Cruz.
Yeah.
Listen, like, it's like my phone number. I never know it because I don't call myself. So, Miss Gigi Cruz, and my brand is Her Vibes Fashion. Vibes with a Z.
Okay. And we will definitely have all that link down in the video.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And mine is Miss Diaz with a 1. Miss 1. And then Diaz with a 1 as well. And then Lavish by Liz.
Okay.
And yeah, follow us on TikTok, on Instagram. And that's it, right?
Yeah. Now your next event. Let us know about your next event.
Yeah.
Our next event is March 29th, which is actually already at capacity.
Yes.
Yes. We are having a panel of women discuss women's health issues as well as women's mental health.
Okay.
So I have like 2 individuals sharing their story, one with mental health, one with a women's issue. I also gonna share my story with what I went through with fibroids and stuff like that. And then we have a psychiatrist, and I'm looking for a nurse, guys. A nurse that specializes in women's health. Because my nurse had to leave the panel, so she couldn't, she couldn't join the panel. She cannot take off. So if you guys, anybody knows any nurse in women's health that would like to sit in a panel and have an open discussion with us, please.
Wait.
See, we're going to tap into the women. Something about, because I'm pretty sure if we don't have a nurse already, one of those ladies are linked to one.
Right.
I think we do though, but yeah,
Okay.
We'll let them know that you're on the lookout for a female nurse in that area. We're going to take a quick break. Unfortunately, we have to say bye to our guest.
Yes.
We'll be right back.
Yes.
We'll be right back.
Everybody, it's your girl Shontyce.
And your girl V.
And you're watching With All Due Respect with Shontyce and V.
That was so much fun.
It was.
Let's read these comments real quick. We got would love to have these ladies as part of the alliance. Yes. Hey ladies, good evening from Majesty.
Hey.
Instagram info, please. Already started following. Yes.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so now we have our What Does God Say segment. Would you like to go first?
I would, and this is in alignment with sisterly love. And it's taken from 1 Corinthians 13:13. And I tried to switch it up, but I just can't read it from any other version right now than Amplified version. Yes, Amplified version. So 1 Corinthians 13:13 says, "And now there remain faith, abiding trust in God and his promises, hope, confident expectation of eternal salvation, love, unselfish love for others, growing out of God's love for me. These 3, the choicest graces, but the greatest of these is love."
Yeah.
And again, when you allow God to teach you how to love yourself, it is inevitable for you to now pour that love into your fellow sister, into making sure that you are joining a real woman's society, even without it being official, because it's just, I want to see my sister win. I want to be next to greatness. And we were just sitting next to greatness.
Yes.
You know, and it's amazing to be able to meet these women and say, hey, this is what I'm doing. And we support. And we're like, hey, this is what we're doing. And they support. And it's like, you don't understand how that is so encouraging a lot of the times, you know, because according to the world, we're nobodies.
Right.
You know, we don't have millions of followers. We're not in a stadium somewhere. So we're just like, okay, we have our own studio. This is what we're doing. You know, we don't have a whole lot of subscribers yet. But yet there are people who believe in us. And they just showed us that they believe in what we do. And we have to make sure we make that commitment and pay it forward. Not only to them, but look at our crew. Right. You know, our youngest crew member is 10. You know, so this is what we have to make sure that we're pushing forward and we're showing. So making sure, my favorite part of this verse. Unselfish love for others growing out of God's love for me. So what God has given to me, I have to make sure I give to my fellow sister. Absolutely. Absolutely. What you got?
I love that. I have Philippians 2:3-4. Let nothing be done through selfish ambition or conceit, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem others better than himself. Let each of you look out not only for his own interests, but also for the interests of others. And that goes for don't claim that is a competition.
Absolutely.
Because it doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be. Now, if I was always in the competition mindset, I wouldn't be able to sit here in front of next to this beauty.
I'll be trying. I'll be trying.
Oh no. You know, so we have to just be able to come together. It says, esteem others better than yourself. Better than yourself. And it's always, that's just what you said also, is going to keep you in that right mind frame to be able to say, you know what? It's not a competition. What do you need from me? What do you need from me? Let me know how I can help you. Let's get together and do this and make it better. Because what I can come up with, what you can come up with, put it together. That's how we came up with this game.
Girl.
That's how we came up with this game.
B and I tapped into each other and we were like, okay, when we have a guest, because we are trained to be so creative and not want no charge. Okay, we have to do a signature game. And we have to make sure that it's intriguing, not just for us, but especially for the guests. And I'm like, all right, V, what you got? And she's like, what you got? And I'm like, all right, what do we do this? And she's like, bet. And then we do this. And I'm like, for real. Because then we had that. And she's like, yeah. And then we put this. And this is how we were able to, you know, come up with it. So it's amazing. But I have to say, after what you just said, you know, the question of, God, why did you pair me with V? Has really been in my mind heavy the past few weeks. And after God had us with our interaction last Sabbath, when we all had to just go around the church and pray with each other, it was just like, because you need that binding and bonding. And when you feel like you're close, God may be like, y'all not close enough.
Right.
You know, you're not feeding off of each other enough. There's something in you that she needs, and there's something in you that she needs. And together, y'all better make it happen because you're able to make it happen. So it is just such a blessing to be able to allow God to just dictate what goes on, because we don't see half the things that he sees. We don't notice half the things that he notices. So I actually love that point that you just made. Love it.
And not for nothing, I don't take it for granted that you're around the same age as my older sister, who I felt like wasn't an older sister to me. And now God puts us together.
Right.
And when I first met Shontyce, it was never a competition. I always talk about how when I met her, we were all sitting at the table, everybody's paying attention to Shontyce, and she's telling all these amazing stories. And I wasn't over there like, she just thinks she's so cute.
They were amazing.
She had everybody captivated, but it was never any type of like, so she thinks she all that. She thinks you all that.
Oh my God, like, crying.
It was always like, oh, I want to be able to talk like that. I want to be able to flow through the room like that. So I don't take it for granted what God is doing with this couple, over like this partnership. So
and he teaches me how to shut up. Because there are a lot of times the Lord be like, okay, that's it. Look at your partner. See how she's quiet. No, but there's a lot to be said for that balance. You know, that's needed. Where it's like, Dad, how do you do that?
Right.
And other times the things be going on, and I'm like, I know she want to say something. I'm not saying nothing. Sit and hear that girl, and you just like, as Pastor Steph will say, Lord, you know, and I'm just like, how she doing that? She ain't saying nothing. But it's really true, and not for nothing. And it's not just because we are part of, you know, this alliance and we're real close to the founder of the Women's Alliance, but who God has us under, she teaches that.
Yeah.
God ensures that she teaches that. That listen, God done had us have sleep-ins with each other, lock-ins with each other. Like the way God deals with this group.
I missed all that.
Yeah, she ain't at them. God done had Teresa, my lion, Kenny, my lion. God done had grown people with kids and husbands and wives. And he's like, guess what y'all will be doing this weekend? Everybody shacking up. Everybody go and stay at the pastor's house, and it's one huge sleepover, and everybody got their face on Spencer like, what? I want to be in my bed. What do you mean? I gotta go and sleep. What? Did I just see you in service? But everything that came out during the night, the fun, the activities, oh, I didn't know you like that. I like that too. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. I want to do that. You know, all of that came out because of the binding and bonding. And it's a lot to be said for when we walk around loving to claim that we grown, but yet we don't set ourselves up for what we really need because we don't have the discipline for what we really need. So this is just like, I feel like we just topped it last year. Not that last year wasn't amazing.
Right.
The last year just helped to set this year, this year off. So we so thank the Lord for allowing Women of Duty to make it here tonight. But with all due respect, Vee.
With all due respect, get over yourself.
Right.
Get over yourself. It's never that serious. You are not all that. They used to say back in the day. Get over yourself. Stop seeing everybody as your competition. Learn how to work together. We learned this in preschool. Or did we? Right. Should have learned this in preschool. So utilize those tools or learn those tools so that you can grow and get over yourself. With all due respect. Or what you got, Shontyce?
With all due respect, it's what Vee said. It is, because if we get over ourselves, then we will be able to ignore doing everything she just described. So the verse that says, well, stop thinking more of yourself than you ought to.
Yes.
Yeah, stop. Mm-hmm. Stop. Because as amazing as the Lord says, you are. You look like that in his eyes. Now try to look like that in somebody else's eyes. Mm-hmm. It don't work. It don't work. So follow what Vee said and make sure that you're paying attention to these tips that God has given us tonight.
And I found the one that you like, the limits opportunity. So with all due respect, collaboration opens doors, but competition closes them.
Yes. That was it. Yes.
Make sure you follow us, subscribe, and hit that bell notification on YouTube.
Yes.
What's the YouTube again?
A Closer Walk Christian Talk Show YouTube channel.
Yes, God is doing amazing things over on this YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe. Absolutely. Make sure you hit the bell notification. Follow us on Facebook with All Due Respect on Facebook and on Instagram with All Due Respect TV. And we got to get our TikTok and our Threads and all that popping too. We got to get out there. But make sure you're following us because we got so much more coming your way. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, wait. Make sure you listen and watch with It's Due Time with Pastor Steph, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., where you can catch me on Wednesdays with Socially Conscious News, where I bring you the stories that we're following in this world, and we talk about it, and then Pastor comes behind and gives us a topic to speak about. Catch me on Thursdays as well, on Therapeutic Thursdays, because God has given me increase. And catch Shontyce
on Mondays, sometimes Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Catch me on Mondays with my segment, The Switch with Shontyce, where God gives us switch tips as to how to make the switch from the streets to our godly seat. You might catch me on Tuesdays if one of the pastors are not able to make it on. Catch me on Wow Wednesdays along with V and the other ladies and Pastor Steph. And catch me on Thursdays with the entire Due Time crew on Therapeutic Thursdays. And y'all have to make sure y'all tune in because Pastor Steph was on fire when it was only audio on Blog Talk Radio. And now that she is live on YouTube and Facebook, she is hilarious. Okay, so make sure that you tune in again. Hit that subscribe button, like V said. Hit that notification bell so that you can get notified every time one of the ministries goes live, including her Word Prayer Project Sunday Night Live Prayer.
Yes,
at 9 p.m. Yeah. And it's topic based every week. Yeah. But we thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for being with us. We cannot wait to see you. Wait, this is the last episode of the season. Yes. We have completed so catch us and stay tuned for our first episode for season 3. And V and I have already been discussing some amazing things that we would love to implement. So just praying that God gives us the green light to check on it. Yeah. Until then, thank you guys. Good night. Thank you.